Nigeria High Commission in South Africa has given out warnings to Nigerians based in South Africa at a point like this. We are picking up some inflammatory statements coming in from a section of people in South Africa against Nigerians living in their country ahead of the semi-final AFCON match between South Africa and Nigeria happening tomorrow. And a lot of people are not really comfortable with this, while some other persons are calling on South African government to take responsive actions on this or to take proactive actions on this, because it can still escalate into xenophobic attack. Remember the Nations Cup in Egypt in 2019, where AKA actually made a statement after the winning of their country, Bafana by Super Eagles of Nigeria at that time. He said a lot of things that, yes, why always Nigeria? That the match between their country and Nigeria at that time was beyond a match, and that is really affecting right now, because some people are digging up the stories and is inflammatory to an extent. A lot of people are making reference to this, and this is capable of escalating into another bout of xenophobic attack on Black Africans in South Africa, especially Nigerians at a time like this, because they are having a match ahead of us. When Thailand won the Grammys, Davido and Burna Boy didn't win the Grammy. We didn't attack any South African institution in Nigeria or any South African in Nigeria. But right now, these guys are really bent on attacking Nigerians in South Africa if we win them tomorrow. South African government, you have a lot of responsibilities on your hands. We remember that at the time, your president came down to Nigeria after the xenophobic attack to apologize to Nigeria for what South Africa did to Nigerians and their businesses in South Africa. Right now, there's a warning coming out from Nigeria, intelligent, authorities, saying that yes, South Africans are making inflammatory statements on social media already. We are Africans. We are not rivals. We are Africans. We are helpers to each other. And also, the government of South Africa should be proactive enough to curb this. And Nigerian government are now advising Nigerians in South Africa to be careful of the things they do and where they go to, especially this period we are having a match with them. It pains me so much that AKA is not alive to witness all of this, to understand that those of your statements can be, kind of revisited or revived to mean a lot of things to them, because when they see celebrity, they see you as a role model. What you say means a lot to them, and that is why you need to carefully watch what you say before saying it, so that you don't get a lot of people in trouble. Now, they are always saying, why do we always lose to Nigeria? And this time around, we will not go green for Nigeria. That is what they are saying. But they are not pursuing it as a friendly thing. They are chasing at it as something do or die with violence, and that is not going to speak well of South Africa and Nigeria at a time like this. Their government should come into play at a point like this, because a lot of things will get twisted and a whole lot of persons will look at the government as, yes, the supporters of these kind of things, especially when a kind of advice has come out from Nigeria based on their intelligence report to South African people and Nigerians living in South Africa at a time like this. The AFCON tournament is just a friendly game. It's not something that we have to do or die. It's not, a rival of death. That is something they don't seem to understand. We kind of understand that we have been on top for a very long time when it comes to South Africa, Nigeria, and other things. But right now, you don't need to be making some kind of threat to us, because we don't want to attack you guys in Nigeria. We love you guys. We love your businesses. Like the MTN is earning a lot of money in Nigeria. Like the MultiChoice is earning a lot of reputation in Nigeria. And some of your businesses are earning a lot of reputation in Nigeria. And we are protecting these businesses. Right now, you guys are meeting some angers against Nigerians living in South Africa. That is not fair. And South Africans, you watching this particular video, you need to reach out to your people to caution them and say, we are brothers and sisters. We don't need to fight each other. Remember lately that Ghanaians are making such statements and getting away with it, and some people are really coming to my page and saying yes, they are only joking about it. If you are concerned about the welfare of your brothers living in Ghana, you won't actually protect them on this when they make such statements. That is something I keep saying. Some people have had the cause to reach out to me when they are in trouble in Ghana, saying and trying to explain that yes, they are being marginalized by some section of people in Ghana, not the Ghanaians. I will not say the Ghanaian authorities are supporting this. A lot of people in Ghana, they love Nigeria and the rest. We are brothers and sisters, but some sections of people in Ghana, they are bent on sinking Nigeria. That is something you need to understand. We should not really pet this issue. We should talk about it. We should address it. We should nip it at the bud and then get to understand the big story around it. Remember that we had issues with Ghana in 2020 where they demolished our embassy in Ghana. So, the Ghanaian authority came out to explain some issues, and that was really embarrassing to Nigeria at the time like that. But we got to take it as big brother to Ghana and just let it go. But this time around, I think the government of Ghana, they should always, from time to time, come to social media, come to their different platforms and make Ghana to understand that we are brothers and sisters. We are not rivals. Just because we are ahead of them in terms of music or entertainment does not mean that they need to fight us continually. We don't fight Ghanaians in Nigeria. Rather, we help them out. We believe that they are our brothers. They should do the same things to our brothers in their country. Now, talking about the Grammys, I think a lot of persons are having their voice at the Grammys, while some other persons are really comfortable with what Grammy is doing right now, and they don't see anything wrong about it because Nigeria didn't win at the Grammy. It's not all about Nigeria winning at the Grammy or not. It's all about what Grammy is talking about African music. That is something we need to understand. And the CEO of Afrima has said a lot of things based on his first-hand experience with a lot of issues in the awards cycle around the world, and we need to understand this from a point of view. According to him, he said yes, Grammys will never understand our music and our culture. All they are interested in is the commercial gains and the culture. They want to adulterate it. They want to gain a lot from it. And then we Africans, we should stop worshiping them like gods, because anything that comes in from Africa is not superior. Once it comes in from the Western world, we see it as superior and all those things. That is what they are now using to exploit us, and that is what we need to stop at a point like this. We Africans, we need to come together and make something of our own. We can make a Grammy of our own. The headies is there. We have the Afrima and other awards around Africa. We can really put something together and make it worthwhile. What is your own take about this? I want you to put that in the comment section. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat Blog and keep supporting me across all social media platforms.